Oh boy, it is time to start getting excited. Ladies and gentlemen, we might finally be getting news on the next LEGO game. Over the course of the last 24 hours, a lot has happened. It has been a very divisive time in the community as well, based on A, what the game is rumored to be, and then B, more importantly, of how this whole rumor started. Now, for those of you that don't know, for the longest time, it has been rumored that the next LEGO title that will be released by TT Games would be a LEGO Harry Potter game in the style of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. So think essentially just like the LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga game that really offered you a lot to do in terms of being able to explore the different trilogies in whatever order you want. Lots of different characters, lots of different planets, worlds, vehicles, and the list goes on and on and on. The same formula would apply to LEGO Harry Potter. So it would essentially probably tackle the main movies, and then I think Fantastic Beasts would probably be included here as well. And again, I'm not very knowledgeable on Harry Potter, but if there's any sort of like spin-off movies or shows, I suppose that would be included as well. Now, for the longest time, it has been just a rumor. For the people that are saying, well, haven't there already been LEGO Harry Potter games? Yes, there was also a lot of LEGO Star Wars games, and yet we got LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. So I think that one does not really prohibit the other from existing. So where did this rumor start to bubble up again and gain some traction? Well, over the course of the last 24 hours, the account for South Africa's Warner Brother Games account on Instagram supposedly posted this image. Now, I can't show the image just out of copyright strike protections, but essentially the image featured Harry Potter and then the date that said 8/25/23, along with the logos for TT Games and WB Games, etc. down the bottom. Now, I will say this much: I've seen the image. I personally don't know if the image is legit because I didn't see it posted specifically on their Instagram page, because apparently it went live and then immediately got pulled down because I guess somebody messed up and possibly maybe sent it live early, assuming that it is quote unquote legitimate. However, here's what I will say: even if the image is not legitimate, I do think that there is a very good chance that on 8/25/23 we will be learning about this game existing. With that being said, what is happening on the 25th of August of 2023? Well, that would be the date during which the big game convention over in Europe, over in Germany, is taking place, known as Gamescom. So obviously during that time, there's a lot of studios that announce new things. It is essentially almost kind of like Europe's version of E3. We do oftentimes get some big reveals during that particular event. So when you really think about the fact that TT Games is obviously headquartered in England as well, it would kind of make sense that they would possibly reveal their next game and their plans for their next game during that event. So it's not really a stretch to imagine that this is where we get the confirmation of this title existing. And to give this rumor a bit more credibility, let's talk about the Video Game Chronicle, a website that follows video game news quite closely and is most definitely a pretty serious source in the video games industry, said the following about this rumor. The image, which was sent to VGC, but we won't post here for copyright reasons, reportedly appeared on the Warner Brothers South Africa Instagram page before it was swiftly deleted. And just that alone, I feel like is interesting enough in the sense that it gives a little bit more credibility to the idea that maybe the image is actually real, even though to me, again, it looks pretty simple. So I don't know if the image is legitimately realistic because it just looks amateurly put together. However, again, a company like VGC not even wanting to post the image definitely makes you scratch your head and think like, hold up, maybe there is some legitimacy to this. The other thing that's very interesting is the fact that VGC has actually reached out to a person with knowledge of the project who confirmed that it was still in development, but could not confirm nor deny if the advertisement was legitimate, which is very interesting because, again, it gives it even more credibility to the idea that the project is still in development inside of TT Games. And if it has been in development this whole entire time that it was rumored to be in development, it would make sense that they would probably start to actually advertise this thing within the next 12 months or so. And so it might be August 25th of 2023, aka Gamescom weekend, that we get to learn about the next big LEGO game. Now, of course, keep in mind, before we get to this new TT Lego game, you do have to remember that there is the Lego 2K Goal video game, which will be dropping supposedly sometime in September or October. So we will have another Lego title releasing before then, but that will be being made by 2K Games. And just as a bit of an aside here, for me personally, I obviously would have loved to see a relaunch for, let's say, Lego Batman, or ideally another Lego Marvel game would have been terrific, but I suppose we might be able to get that sometime down the line after they manage to release this title. And for the people that will then jump in and say, well, why wouldn't they make another Lego Marvel game, or why wouldn't they make a Lego Batman game? That probably has something to do with the fact that a game like Hogwarts Legacy goes on to sell 15 million copies in 3 months and is the best-selling game of the year, which obviously at the end of the day, it makes companies go like, hey, we should probably do more of that because we make a lot of money doing that. So because of that, I think that that's kind of the most likely reason for why this got the green light for being the next Lego title. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that August 25th will be the weekend during which we find out about our next TT Games Lego game release? Let me know down in the comment section below. Of course, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That would be very much appreciated. And I will most definitely be here on the 25th doing a breakdown of the Gamescom live show, during which we might actually get the reveal for this game. So I will hopefully see you guys here for that. If you want news about the Lego 2K Goal game, click the link you're currently seeing on your screen to learn more.